How's it going? I'm Andrew with Investors Hub, and it's Clem's Day Wednesday again, so we're talking with Clem Chambers, and we're going to be chatting with him about if he thinks there will ever be a world without Bitcoin. And I'm also going to see if he thinks that there's ever going to be a world where Bitcoin isn't the flagship that leads the fleet, so to speak, where everybody else just simply follows the leader. I know you can see in the cryptocurrency charts, whenever you're looking at your account, is that when Bitcoin goes down, everybody else goes down, and when Bitcoin goes up, everybody else generally tends to follow. So if that particular trend will ever end. And yep, so if you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter, ihub_vision. And after a quick disclaimer, we'll hear from Clem. Please note that our videos are not designed to be direct investing advice. Our channel and our content should just be one stop on the journey of trying to find out where to put your money. So, Clem, do you think there'll ever be a cryptocurrency world without Bitcoin? I know you've expressed in the past how important branding is to the world of cryptocurrency.
Well, Bitcoin is the king and Ethereum is the queen, if you want to use those sort of metaphors. And, Bitcoin will never go away. Even, let's just say, imagine that the whole blockchain blew up and it all was destroyed and da-da-da-da-da-da. Someone would just come along and say, oh, new Bitcoin. So, currencies don't really go away. The denarii in the Roman Empire became the dinar, became the denier. LSD, that stands for pounds, and sesterces and denarius. And the LSD is what the English currency was called up to 1974. And if you go back and look at all the coins, back since the Roman Empire, they're all the same size for the same denomination. And if you look at the euro penny, it's the same size as the British penny. It's the same size as the American penny. So, currencies don't tend to go away. And they last a long time. I mean, sometimes they change their name. I mean, the dollar has a history of its title that goes way back. I can't remember where it comes from now, but, they're all basically still roughly the same as there was in the Roman Empire. And cash, of course, is the Chinese for currency. So, why there'll always be a Bitcoin. There'll always be cryptocurrencies short of a meteorite hitting us. And so there'll always be a Bitcoin or the new Bitcoin or the new Bitcoin or Bitcoin or Bitcoin, a cash or Bitcoin. But the actual blockchain that it's on now, I don't see why it would go away because it's out of the hands of everybody. You see, Ethereum, somebody could have a major brainstorm and blow the whole thing up, whereas Bitcoin is already loose. I mean, there's nobody who says, oh, I changed my mind, I'm going to do this to it now. They can fork it. But the Bitcoin chain that we know and love is not under any person's control. It is decentralized. And I think, looking back a few weeks, I wrote an article for Seeking Alpha, or maybe it was Forbes, I can't remember, Forbes, and it was something wicked this way comes, is how I put it. Because Bitcoin went up, gold came crunching down. Something bad was happening. Well, I think we all know what that is now, don't we, boys and girls? Afghanistan. And you've got a ruling elite that have been pillaging that country for 10 years and probably wanting to make a dash for the airport with a pocket full of SD cards. And maybe if they've got gold, maybe if they stole the gold from Afghanistan just before they left, they want to turn it into something else, don't they? Like Bitcoin. So gold goes bang and Bitcoin goes boom, because now if you pillage your country and you've got your comeuppance, your day of reckoning has come, are you going to try to escape with a lorry full of gold? I don't think so. Can you put $1 billion worth of Bitcoin on an SD card and stick it in your ear? I think so. So what are you going to do? You're going to buy Bitcoin, aren't you? And gold is quite difficult to own, whereas Bitcoin is easy to own. And there you are. There you are, a little pocket dictator about to abscatulate with a couple of $1 billion put in one of your orifices. You're going to be Bitcoin, isn't it? And you're going to go, what is the brand that I'm going to want to put my billions of stolen cash into? Oh, well, I've heard of Bitcoin. Let's do that then. Yeah, so, Bitcoin's the brand, and that brand will never go away. Even if they ban it entirely, it's still not going to go away because it'll still be out there on the underweb or whatever you want to call it, the dark web. It'll be running there, won't it? So this is a genie out the bottle. Now, you could go around to somebody's blockchain with a coin on it. You could go around to Tether and say, hi, Tether, I'm the SEC. You're busted. Stop that. And they have to go, oh, hands up. Well, I'll have to switch all our servers off then, won't I? Clunk, 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 clunk. Gone. Who are you going to call when you want to close down Bitcoin? Impossible. So the whole point of Bitcoin is that. So it's never going to go away. And it's always going to be the big brand. And maybe there'll be a bigger brand in a few centuries, the Elon Musk coin or something like that. Yeah, but for now, and as far out as I can see in my lifetime, Bitcoin is crypto, crypto is Bitcoin. That is the 800-pound gorilla, and it will always be the case.
So the cryptocurrency market will be pretty much forever dominated by whatever the name of the master cryptocurrency at the top will be. I just see in the market is that Bitcoin will go down, and then a whole bunch of other cryptocurrencies that do completely different things from Bitcoin go down with it. And so there's just not really ever going to be a time where it doesn't sort of follow the leader, so to speak.
Well, it's very interesting the way that does actually happen. And that's the wonderful effect of arbitrage and all that stuff, I suspect. And yes, I mean, why a Ethereum token, which does whatever it does, I know, mints funny little heads to stick on your Twitter page, why they should go down when Bitcoin goes down. I mean, that's just the marvelous interactions of the market and interactive values. I remember in the flash crash, the original flash crash, the one that everybody calls flash crashes after, when that went down, every single instrument that you could possibly imagine all around the world went down at the same time because they were all absolutely tied by lots of bots arbitraging and doing all the correlations and all that stuff. Followed the whole thing. So, you know, pig nose, duck's feet in China flash crashed as well at the same time, and given a few moments of lag. And, you know, all markets get tied together, all get correlated. And, you know, for a start, you know, people say, oh, well, Bitcoin's not a correlated asset. That's complete garbage. You can actually see, for example, gold and Bitcoin doing that together, sometimes a few minutes later. But the correlations are there. Always has to be there, always has to be real, because that's the first thing that professionals do is they trade correlations and they trade things that together, even if they're uncorrelated, in a sense, it's anti-correlation, which is a kind of correlation. People will trade all the instruments as if they are one kind of big bag, spaghetti soup of assets.
I suppose all cryptocurrencies or many cryptocurrencies are interrelated in terms of what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to be a medium of value exchange and a storage of value, whether you're Bitcoin or Ethereum or the, you know, dozens, hundreds, thousands of Ethereum derivative tokens that are trying to operate in the finance market. So they all kind of exist in the world of crypto finance, and they're sort of an interconnected web.
Yes, but that is all in the minds and the accounts and the fingers and mice of the participants.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you hadn't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's the best way to help the channel grow. And you can follow us on Twitter, IHub_Vision, and I'll see you again soon.